Hello, is this thing on? Hello, is this thing on? Hello, is this thing on? Alright, we actually got a sound check this time. That was a little embarrassing. Apparently that whole last video just had no audio. Yeah, oh man. Alright, so UDP 16 of 32. Let's try that guy. We'll play some more Quake here for a few minutes, get something up there. Gosh, I feel like an idiot. Well, anyway, if you couldn't hear me before, the Minecraft stuff, back here in Quake 3 Arena. This is from it's what we used to play in. This is what I used to play all the time in high school and college. Basically, you could run on a baked potato with a dial-up connection. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Nubble it. Okay. Yeah. And I probably suck at this game now. It's been a minute. But, yeah, so, sorry about that. If you hear my laptop, nasty crits. Oh, anyway. If you hear my laptop screaming in the background, I'm sorry, it's running some numbers, doing some crunching, not mining. Man, I'm really sucking today. But yeah, we used to play actually a couple mods for this. Instagib. No, Instagib, which was basically one-hit kill with the railgun. I haven't seen Satan in a while. Alright, bye. Ah, you piece of crap. I don't know what in the... Anyway, I don't know what server. I just joined one random. It looked like it had people on it. I may go join one where I can not suck as much here. It's been a while since I played this, so I was like, I'll hop on and see if this thing's even still got a heartbeat. And it does. Oh, almost killed Xanax. Come back. Gosh, these guys are good. Either that or I really suck. Probably both. But I wonder where this server is located, because I've got a really good ping to it. About dang time. Ah! Oh, no. Oh, I got picked off. But yeah, sorry if you hear a whirring in the background. I have a big old thick precision laptop, more or less a portable server. Doing some number crunching. Probably can't talk about what, but anyway, so I don't think you can hear it. It's kind of calmed down. Means the GPU's either cooked or something else. Anyway. Ooh, personal teleporter. There we go. Haha! Got him! Alright. Oh! But yeah, I've just been kind of taking it easy. I remember I was here before but couldn't hear you at all. Yes. Yeah, sorry. Stream quality. There we go. Oh crap. Shoot. Alright. Cool, yes, I am playing with real people. For some reason it's not letting me type in the chat. Okay, that's fine. I'll just talk to you if I look over. Cool deal. Yeah, I screwed up the sound earlier. Apparently I had the mic on channel 2 and I was only streaming channel 1. Oh, crap. Yeah, it's hard for me to judge the stream quality. The little preview window YouTube gives me looks terrible, and I can't tell if that's just a little preview window or if that is indeed the quality of the stream. Oh crap! I'm pretty sure these are real people. I just kind of picked the server that didn't look dead. Oh man! But yeah, I really like this game a lot. But I noticed this is the one game that when I started getting into when I hit like my late 20s, early 30s, and my reflexes started to slow down. This is the first game that really showed that. That's in CS. Ah, come back here. Hey, nope, come back. Just hold down the. Ah, no. Yeah, this game does move fast. I do miss this Halo and the Call of Duty. I don't know. I haven't played any Call of Duties in years, but they are all so slow compared to this game. I miss these kind of twitchy shooters. Come back here, Xanax. Come back. Yeah. Let's get a. Oh, he got me. Oh. But. Alright, yes. Oh, he got me again. Oh, man. It's just a little bit choppy, huh? Oh, let's see if I can up that settings, the JO. Let's see. Give it 20 megs. Alright, I should click next on the game, give it 20 megs, and give it a little bit more CPU. This doesn't take a lot to run, so... But unfortunately, I have a... Honorable dueling. Yes, I do like that. The communities around these old games are always a lot of fun. He's not paying attention. Okay. The teacher is confused. Give me my mega health. Out of my way. Ah! Dang. Yeah, I'm trying to stream this at 60 here. Let's see. Oh, tomato soup. Nope. Oh, good save. I forgot how to get out of here. How do I... What in the... There, yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh! Nublet. Got me. I'm about to bookmark this server. These guys are... Faye's got a 5 ping. Yeah, I don't know. I got a 21 ping. That ain't bad. Gosh, no. Come back here. No. Oh, cock. How did I die with the rocket launcher? Come back. There we go. Come on. Hold still for me. Ah, he got the thing. I got him. All right. Whew. Yeah. But yeah, I missed these Twitch shooters. I just missed these high. You know, you're in, you're out, you're fast. You don't have. Whoa. Halo, all those other kind of shooters. I've never really found anything that moves as fast. Of course, I haven't played Overwatch. I've seen some videos of it, but Overwatch is not on Linux. And as I said before, I'm not about to install Windows to find out. Ah, you turkey, come back here. Get my shotgun. Get my shotgun. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I know he's around here somewhere. Oh, no, no you didn't. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, nah. Settings. Let me change the output here. Maybe if I dropped it down. This is not that big of a game. So maybe the choppiness is coming from trying to give it too many megabits per second. Actually made our own levels for the game. Oh yeah, we had a couple of those. We mainly, when we were Unreal Tournament. Actually, we used to have a very popular UT 2004 server back in the day. In fact, I didn't think anyone was still on it, and it went down, and I got an email from somebody in like Asheville who was still using it. This was like in 2011, but I was like, oh, someone's still using it, so put it back up. I need to get it permanently set back up. That's going to be next project. But yeah, we had some custom levels on the UT 2004 server. I don't think we actually made any. We thought about it, but we thought about making some that were like themed like the school, but I was like, probably not a great idea. So, oh crap. Whee! Oh! Whoa! Oh, good show. Oh, whew. Right down here. Oh! God! Whew, let me check these settings here. Constant bit rate. All right. This will wake you up. But yeah. Oh no. Where's everyone at? Making ramen. Gosh. I miss old games like this because you can actually build your own community around it. Like with all the games being hosted like in the cloud nowadays, it's harder to build and maintain your own like little world, I feel. Okay, cool, sweet. I'm glad it looks better. I guess turning down the bitrate helped. So we're good. Sweet. I'm still, like I said, still trying these stream settings. Farts. Got him. Ha! Oops, I think he was chatting. Come back here. Oh! But I feel like with the modern games, it's just with all of them being hosted in the cloud, and you have to pay for the stuff, and the Discord being, I don't really like those centralized things. It makes it hard to build like a little collective of people. Favorite? Oh yeah, man, Return to Wolfenstein. I haven't heard of that in a while. But yeah, it used to be easier to make your own little community and not have you know, just not have to deal with people kind of wandering in, and I don't know. I just don't like the big centralized things because they kind of can have say over what everything is and what you can play, how long you can play, if there's, or you know, if there's no mods. Like this game has hung on for so long because the engine's open source now and is imported to everything. Oh, you piece of garbage! You know, and there's been no company to really pull the plug on it. You know, once it's out there, it's out there. Oh, come on, come on, come on! Ah, oh! That was fast. I did a Let's Play of. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's. I think part of the longevity of Quake has been the fact that it's open source, and so it's quite easy to get running on pretty much. Oh! Oh! So it's been around, like Wolfenstein. I don't know. I don't know how big the community was for that in the day and what the game company did with it, but I guess what I was trying to ramble around is that I get like Overwatch and Dota and all those games. Not Dota. What's the other one? Riot makes it. God, League of Legends. Those are all so centrally hosted that when they finally get sick of, you know, supporting that game or whatever, they'll just pull the plug on it, and you know, you won't be in like 2040 firing up a League game for the feels. So I don't know. That's what I don't like the most about modern games. I don't think it was very big. The multiplayer, yeah. Wolfenstein was always seemed to be a very first single player kind of franchise. I remember, like, that was one of my oh, nice! Where'd you go? Come back! Oh, yes! I'm getting better. I've had a lot of coffee today. That's probably part of it. I've only got 21 health. Okay, I better get the heck out of here. Oh, that did not help. Come back here. Oh, I don't have anything else, do I? I'm out of bullets. So I just don't like handing control things over to another. I don't like League of Legends, won't matter much to me. Yeah, I kind of agree. I'm just thinking, kind of down the road for the people who are playing it. Oh, I got hit by one of crap. Thinking down the road for people who are playing it and may get nostalgia for it in 20 years, but I mean, I can go play the original Wolfenstein I've got somewhere. I can go play Duke Nukem. I can play this. I can play Doom, any of the original Dooms. In fact, I still have those somewhere. Command and Conquer I've got somewhere. I can just put in the disc and play and don't have to worry about, oh, they cut off the servers. I can't do that anymore. So that's my main complaint. Medic Engineer. Oh yeah, what year did Return to Capital Wolfenstein come out? Was that late 90s, I want to say? I can't remember. Oh, come back here. That was right about the time the original Team Fortress came out with all the classes and stuff too, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, so I don't know much about it, so I'll forgive my ignorance. Oh, crap. Tomato soup. Oh, mega health. Woo! Alright. TF2 is something I played a lot in later years of college. That was more of a grad school thing, but I haven't played it since they've kind of screwed with it. Oh! No, 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 no! Ah! Oh! Just walked right past the teleporter, didn't pick it up. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, okay. But yeah, I appreciate the advice on the live stream. I think you left a comment on my last video about consistency. I'm just inconsistent. That's my nature. Oh, crap. Oh, my account's about to be monetized anyway, so don't really exterminate. Oh! Oh! Got me. Never played Team Fortress. Yeah, I never played the original much. It was kind of weird, or not really publicized. 2, I played the ton of until they... Oh! No! I played it a ton until they started adding in all of the crazy add-ons and stuff. It was really weird. They spent a lot of time on that game with the art style and stuff, making it really consistent, and then they just kind of opened it up and... Anyway. Opened it up and let all the add-ons in willy-nilly, which, it's not terrible. There are cool aspects to that. You know, it is very community-driven, but it did, you know, the look and feel of the game, it's just all over the place now, I think. I still play it on occasion. I think I've got several hundred hours in it on Steam at this point, but that's over the course of a decade, so that's really not that long. Alright. I'm here! Hey! Oh! Yeah, okay. Yeah, I appreciate you actually taking the time to write the comment. I just forgot to reply to it because this has been a crazy week. But yeah, I need to get... I might do some kind of scheduled thing. It is kind of good little fun break to hop on here and do this. And it keeps me honest. Like, if I don't... It's going to sound weird, but the YouTube stuff kind of turned video games into like a chore, which is why I got so absorbed in the Switch, because that was fun. I couldn't stream it, I couldn't record it. I was like, hey, I can just spend an hour or two wandering around on Breath of the Wild and not worry about editing it later or anything. So the streaming, I don't know, I feel like, kind of feel the randomness of that. The randomness and the kind of where was I going with that? Brain just stopped working. Being chased. I feel like the streaming just kind of puts the fun back into it, where it's not so much work, and I might do it more often. Doesn't tell me when I get comments anymore. They used to send me an email. I get sometimes I'll get a jingle on my phone. Whew. Sometimes I'll get a jingle on the phone. I thought about trying out Twitch. I've got a Hitbox account. I got a Twitch account too, but I haven't. Oh, I have a seizure. But yeah, I am. Not all the time though, and I just get so many alerts on my phone anyway that I kind of. I quit looking at my phone a lot. Good, bad, or ugly, that's just the way it is. Oh gosh. Got him! Oh, right, okay. Oh! I've also been working on a couple side projects, so games have not been on that thing. Horizon. I will be working on a new video, I think tomorrow, or this weekend. I ordered a new piece of hardware. Well, we'll say new old piece of hardware. That I don't see many videos about on YouTube, and I think I'm gonna make one about it. So whoa! What did he call me?
You are tied for the lead.
Uh-oh. Oh. I'm back here. God, no! Rocket launcher! Also, YouTube seems to be hostile. Yeah. On one hand, I can kind of understand why they did it. I was kind of ticked off about it at first, but I think that they are trying to weed out the people just trying to make a living out of it. It's a supply and demand problem, really. YouTube ads are YouTube's not making as much money because their ads are becoming less profitable, and yeah. It's like kind of like price fixing in a way, for lack of a better analogy, I think. So I think from a business decision, they probably didn't have much choice. It's ugly, but really, I don't know. Betting the farm on one company, I kind of feel I've always told people this whenever they and if you chatted something, I'm gonna look in a minute. I'm kind of in the middle of trying not to die, but coherent sentences in this game don't work. But I feel like if video making is going to be a actual career and not just like a hobby thing, and I told people the same thing when like people were stopped making their own websites and just relying on Facebook and Instagram pages for like photography and other businesses. I was like, look, you need to own your presence online, like using things like YouTube and Facebook for publishing and linking isn't bad, but you need to have ultimately the ability to host it or decentralized, some kind of decentralized thing where you can, you know, if they decide, you know, hey, YouTube, Facebook closes tomorrow, you know, all your work isn't gone forever. You know, Facebook closes your business page or whatever, or your fan page, you know, all that interaction is gone, whereas if you can, you know, build or, you know, maintain your own little alcove on a website or something, or hire somebody to maintain it for you, that's a little bit safer, I feel like, because there's not some big profit-driven company really behind it. And again, I mean, YouTube has to do what's good for YouTube, because YouTube still doesn't make money. I can't believe I missed that guy like 3 times. Yeah, manual review the bot. Advertisers have taken over. I think they're... Yeah, I think... Yeah, advertisers... That's part of the problem with advertiser-driven content, is eventually they do take over. It doesn't... Gotta pay the bills. YouTube, like I said, the last time I looked, YouTube is still... Oh, unnamed player! Eat that nub. Anyway, YouTube still doesn't make money. They have to pay the bills. This is a huge bandwidth hog. And you know, I'm sure processing all those videos. Oh, you piece of crap! For Google, so they have to be conscious of that. I think YouTube Red was an attempt to move away from advertising, and did not really pan out the way that they thought it would. Also, the name. Tube, Red, Tube, what else is named Red and Tube? So I don't know. I'm liking, as far as, if you don't want to set up a Patreon page, or if you don't want to, like, follow one of those decentralized things, like, oh wow, that was a lucky shot. When he multiplied the fishies. I've been looking at my channel is actually I'm an official creator now on the Brave web browser's attention token thing. It's like cryptocurrency, so people who use Brave can you know, pay a small fraction of a cryptocurrency for viewing my content, and then at the end of the month I can collect that crypto and convert it to Bitcoin, or you know, and then convert that to cash. You know, so again, I think you got to think like a lot of peanuts to feed an elephant, and this bar is only going to keep moving up. I think right now all the kind of medium-sized channels, and I'm calling things between 10 and 100,000 subs medium. Maybe that's the new small channel, and I can guarantee you that in a year or two, the requirements for partnership are probably going to move up, and it's eventually just going to become where you have to be really well established, or a TV network or something, to really make any money on YouTube. Again, it's a scarcity issue. If everyone gets videos on their ads on their videos, then each individual video ad impression isn't worth much. YouTube can't make much off of that. And you know, if they have to be really picky about the content that they put it on, that's even worse. So I don't know. I think a subscription-based service would probably be the way to go to help smaller creators. I'm not gonna shoot that guy because he's chatting. I don't know. Higher C is for chat. Anyway, get off the pot. Anyway, some kind of subscription-based thing. Patreon, you know, get a Bitcoin wallet or a Litecoin wallet or an Ethereum wallet and stick it on the end of your videos, the address, and start. You know, you gotta a lot of peanuts to feed an elephant. You gotta have elephant. You gotta have a lot of different things. I just do this for fun, though. But I feel good knowing it was a few dollars a month. Yeah, I actually never collected. I'm right at it. I might get $99 or something like that, $98. So if I get enough content up there, maybe I'll get a check before my account gets demonetized. But I mean, it definitely, from the small creator point of view, when I first got the email, it definitely was a demotivational sort of like thing, where you're all of a sudden you felt like crap because you were told that, you know, hey, you're not, you know, content's not important enough anymore to put ads on. I do wish they would have grandfathered in people, like if you didn't have any strikes on your account and had been monetized for X number of years or something like that, then just let you keep your monetization. I don't know why they didn't go that route, because really the bot thing is a pretty new thing, and I feel like if you've had your account since for 5 or 6 years or plus, it's probably not a bot account, even if it is small. And it's probably, especially if you had no strikes, it's probably doubly safe. I feel like they could have gone that route and say, look, we'll only demonetize you if you got a YouTube partner account in like 2016 or newer, or 2015 and newer or something. But they didn't do that. I don't know. To me, it's really a sign that YouTube's in trouble. This is, and I think, like I said, I think this is going to keep moving up. I think they're going to come for the creators with 10,000 subs next. And that's going to be the new number. But I think this is some serious trouble for YouTube. I think somebody's not. I think if this doesn't end up making YouTube more profitable for Google, there may be some heads rolling. Haha, got him. Yeah, I keep original copies of all my videos. I've been consistently uploading videos since 2012. Yeah, me too. Well, not since 2012. I originally got in the creator program, or the partner program, in like 2007 or 8. Me and my roommates made some dumb video of these idiots sliding down the hill behind our apartment in Boone and put like yakety sax music to it. This was like 2006, so we did it with like a Sony Handycam or something. And for some bloody reason, that thing went viral, minorly viral. I don't think it's on my my account anymore. But it went minorly viral, and I got stuck in the partner program out of the blue. And I uploaded a few things in between there. And about 2013, 2014, I started doing gaming stuff. But yeah, I really wish they would have grandfathered said, you know, hey, you know, you get to keep your monetization if you know, you've been a YouTube creator, if you've been in the partner program X years and have, you know, no strikes, you get to keep it, but they didn't. Ooh, I'm out of water. Yeah, I got in when 100 subs from putting out Minecraft. I like that I can put up my tabletop games. Yeah, it is a good platform. And it's the elephant in the room, and I don't see competition coming, because this is, from a technical standpoint... Oh, God! Curse you, Nublet! From a technical standpoint, the amount of money it would take to set up something like this and provide the servers and the bandwidth is astronomical. I am sure that YouTube to this day does not make money for Google. And there's going to be no startup that's going to be able to come along and compete with it. The only thing I think that has a chance are like Library, and there's another one. They basically use BitTorrent on the back end, so they're not hosting anything, but they just give you a free web interface for BitTorrent. So you can go on there and you can have an account and subscribe to different creators, but you know, when you click the video, instead of playing, it actually downloads it and then you watch it inside their little player. I think those would have a chance of taking out YouTube, just because they won't have the massive, they're peer-to-peer, they won't have the massive cost associated with having to store terabytes of data and upload it and process it and you know, process it, reprocess it for different qualities and all this other stuff all the time. So those might have a chance. The problem is that they are, I think, probably a bit more complicated than the average user is used to. So yeah, that's you know, I'm really not a fan of big centralized things like YouTube and Facebook and stuff in general. But whew, that's my take. Yeah, that's true. Some things, they are worth keeping. It's yeah, I'm trying to look at it from all sides here. There are art projects and stuff that don't make money and they're still worth keeping. But that's the thing, Google's not telling you can't upload your videos anymore. They're just saying you can't, you know, put ads on them anymore, which isn't really, I don't know. I feel like it's demoralizing, but I'm still going to keep going. I'm not going to quit because of that. But from a business standpoint, they have to do things like that. Like I said, I do wish that some of the decentralized peer-to-peer things would take off. I think those would be most excellent, because then you are not relying on a central place, on a central company. You know, the people setting these things up don't really care if you make money, because again, their cost to host the link to your thing is basically peanuts. So, and like Library has some kind of cryptocurrency thing associated with it, but some of them have actual money where you can, like, it's kind of like a Patreon. One of them, I forget the name of it, Flixo something, where it's kind of like Patreon. You can put X number of dollars in your account per month and then divvy it up between, you know, people you subscribe to, and then they take a cut of that, you know, kind of like how Patreon does, which I think would be, again, fair. And because it's peer-to-peer, or it's going to be peer-to-peer, they, you know, no one's can come along and say, hey, you can't have this up here anymore, or hey, well, you can't either do this thing or make this, or there's no advertisers, I guess is what I'm saying. So you can't have advertisers pulling the shots, and you can't have a central company that's worried about a balance sheet. The protocol's open. It's just a pretty interface for it. Again, I think that's probably the best way to go about it. But those are still in their infancy. But that's the only thing I see being a good competitor for small people at this point, are the for Pete's sake, decentralized things. Kill myself. put up at least one video. Yeah, you are a prolific uploader. That's for sure. I gotta take it breaks. Last year sucked. Personally, I had a lot of stuff going on, so I just was like, you know what, I'm checking out. Quality over quantity, I always say, unless it's a breakfast buffet. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I don't have any good advice because my channel's itty bitty, but I'm gonna probably look into putting my stuff up on library and Flix. I don't know the name. I think it's Flixio whenever it comes out, and just see how they do. Again, I like the whole nature of not being under the control of any big central entity, of having my own little. Basically, everything's hosted on my own machine, and I don't have to worry about someone coming along, and you know, YouTube could come along tomorrow and close my account for whatever reason they felt like it, and you know, I wouldn't have much of a recourse. Whereas if it's in one of these services where you're the one hosting and sharing it, then you know, no one can come and tell you that you can't do it anymore. So I feel like the cloud stuff kind of breaks the fundamental design of the internet, which was to be a redundant, self sort of healing, for lack of a better word, network of a communication system. So the theory being that every organization or person had their own computer or node or whatever, and if, you know, one node going down wouldn't prevent all the other nodes from talking to each other, but essentially we'll call them nodes. But now, if everyone puts all their crap on the Google Cloud Platform or Amazon Web Services or all this other stuff, you know, then those things go down, or they decide they don't like you for whatever reason, you know. It's yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose, you know, or they get hacked or broken into, or some major flaws found. It's a problem. So it's a monoculture. It's like in agriculture, it's a monoculture. Just like the Intel meltdown thing. Everyone is running Intel processors, so when that bug hit, you know, everyone was screwed to some degree. Monocultures are dangerous things in technology and in real life. Oh, sometimes it was a pain. Yeah, it's a grind. I've run into that with. I'm more of a photography person, so I've run into that with Instagram. I'm not a hot girl, and I'm not really that interesting of a person, and Instagram. Is the same thing. Like, if you don't upload every stinking freaking day at the same time and all these other things and use these hashtags, but you can't use too many hashtags or they'll shadow man you. It's all these, like, and I just got tired of playing the dang game, so I don't really use it much anymore. I'm just like, you know, this is just, when it stops becoming fun and starts becoming work, it's just, you know, I can make more money, or like, I guess what I'm getting out of this is, you know, why am I helping Instagram get more traffic to their site? Why am I helping Facebook? Why am I helping the Zuck with anything? You know, especially when it's not fun. If it's fun, that's one thing. If it's not fun, I'm not real interested in doing it for them. Isn't the planet a monoculture? No, I mean, it's all one ecosystem, but it's not really a monoculture. I mean, a monoculture, like, you have if everything on Earth was the same genus, or what's that? Is that the thing above species? I'm not a biologist, but if basically the planet is not a monoculture, that's just that we all share the same ecosystem. A monoculture would be like, say if there was like some kind of airborne super AIDS that hit and the only thing life on the planet was humans, that would be a monoculture. But since you know there's humans and other mammals and stuff, That's, you know, there's a diversity there, so diseases and stuff that affect one species don't cross too easily. They can, but not too easily. You run into this in agriculture with crops where you have acres and acres and acres of crap on a cracker. We have acres and acres and acres of like corn and nothing else, and then suddenly some fungus or whatever comes and decides it's got a really good taste for corn and wipes it all out or damages a crop. That's what a monoculture is. Or in technology, if you have everyone running in your organization running the same software and the same come back here. Like everyone's running Windows 64-bit or whatever, and or all your servers are running Red Hat Linux, and they target that, you know, you're kind of screwed. At work, we do separate. We have some DNS, like for example, we have some DNS machines running BSD, some running Red Hat, and some running Debian, because they all have different bugs that impact them at different times and are different patch schedules. So we're never, if something, whoa, that was not the right gun. If something impacts one OS, it doesn't, that we have to take something offline, it doesn't impact the service to the whole campus. So, you know, if you put all your money into corn, wheat, or Bitcoin, and it crashes, you're screwed. That's a monoculture. Whoa! It's just one species. So,
One frag left.
no. Yeah, I can see that. Not unless, you know, you just want to upload. Yeah, and I think that was, and that's what I was getting to earlier. Is there are channels who people aren't doing it because they like it or because they want to. They're doing it because, hey, I can make YouTube money, and so they're making. Like a lot of the vloggers are bad about that, or just making crappy videos that are not that interesting because if they don't keep that drum beat up, they lose money. So I'm hoping, honestly, that demonetization gets rid of some of that. If it gets rid of the people who aren't into it, who are doing it because it is a paycheck, I don't know, that's not such a bad thing. And I think the people who enjoy doing it and are going to continue to put up good content and will perhaps maybe change their strategy a bit. Maybe they won't break their back over it. And again, it's always quality over quantity. Like a lot of my favorite YouTube channels publish maybe once a week, like ones that I watch a lot. But they put out one awesome video a week, and it's really funny, or it's really informative, or it's really something. As opposed to some of these, like I've just fallen out of favor with watching a lot of the gaming channels the last couple of years. I've really cut back on that. I just follow a couple now because they've all gone to like, holy crap, games, you know, like 4 videos a day. I'm like, I don't have time for this. I got to do things, and you know, and equality over quantity. And how many people do I want to watch play the same 4 video games? Not that I'm not guilty of that. I can't. That's the pot and the kettle there, right? But yeah. So I'm hoping that if it gets rid of some of the people who are just like, I'm doing this because I've heard I can make money at it, then yeah, I'm okay with that, I think. And I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe they'll end up relaxing it a little bit. We still got 3 weeks. There's been a lot of backlash about it. Maybe YouTube will let people keep their accounts if, you know. Maybe they'll grandfather some people in. Maybe I'm in denial. I don't know. Either way, I'm not going to quit uploading videos. I'm going to branch out and do different things, have some fun, hopefully put out some content people want to see. Lots of vids every day. See. Okay, I'm gonna read. Take a little break here and read the chat. I see. My favorite is when you jump into someone who jumps. I didn't make enough. Yeah. I was only 1,000 hours a year. I'd make a cut. Yeah. Yeah. You weren't. I'm not talking about you. You did like one gaming video, and then you have the tabletop, and then like your dogs and stuff. Like that was not what I was talking about. Like, so the more I was talking about is like the J vloggers, like the Japan vlogger type stuff. Some of those channels are really irritating. Like, this is a vending machine in Japan. Well, yeah, it's like a vending machine everywhere else, except it's got Japanese on it. Like, the stupid things that you could tell. It's, you know, they weren't really trying. Or if you could find 500 videos of that online already. So I saw your channel as more of a personal diary as opposed to some of these other channels on that level. But yeah, God, there's a couple of those J-vlogger channels that really irritate me, but there's some other couple of good ones. What's his name? Chris Broad. I like his YouTube channel, and again, he uploads like once a week, and his videos are kind of more mature documentary focused lately, and they aren't all about him. You know, he actually goes out and visits people. I like your how-to channels a lot. South Main Auto is one of my favorite ones. Erico, he's a really knowledgeable mechanic guy. I go back and forth with him quite a lot. Let's see. Whoa. I'm just mentioning bigger YouTube channels now that I like. I've followed Eric since he had like 5,000 subscribers or less. I mean, he was a tiny channel back in the day. Not Eric the car guy. That's a different guy. The Essential Craftsman, AVE. I mean, again, these are all channels. When they post something, it's not garbage. It's really good. But they don't post like inane crap every day. I felt like oh yeah, the tabletop game. Yeah, those were fun. Yeah, again, I wasn't talking about your videos. I was talking more about the oh god, I'm eating random convenience food in another country. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, and I think the personal vlog stuff, I don't know, and I've had people tell me different things about that. Some people say that you should really put that on a separate channel if you're going to do that. Some say you should mix it up. I don't know. I don't know. I like it all on one channel personally, because I feel like, at least with me, if I split things up between different places to upload things, one of them's going to get neglected. So I just kind of like smashing it all together. But I could see as if you got past a certain size, that may be off-putting. But yeah, I didn't mind your personal stuff too much at all. That was, I mean, I don't think you did too much at all. That was not bad. And like I said, it wasn't inane. Listen, like, it was, this is a thing that I did, or this is a thing that is happening to me, not, oh god, guys, look at this wacky thing. It's not really that wacky. It's something I've seen in every day. Ah! Where'd he go? I hear a saw. Ah! Oh, crap. Whew. Let's see. The Essential Craftsman I really liked. Let's see. Another thing that kills me, and I think there's some sort of FCC, not FCC, what's the other one? FTC reg about this, is the, are the stealth infomercials. Like, somebody's clearly doing a paid promotion and not being honest about it. and that's really bad in the Tool channel stuff, which is probably the reason why I like AVE so much. He takes Patreon money and goes and buys a tool and beats the crap out of it. Whereas some of the Tool channels are like, oh, you know, Milwaukee or whatever, Fapoff sent me this thing, you know, and you know that's going to taint their opinion. So I kind of don't like those things. I think there was some sort of FTC rule that said if it was a paid endorsement, you had to specify, but I don't see that as much as I think I should on YouTube. Yeah, not a big fan of vlogging personally. I rarely do it. Yeah, that's the same with me. Like, I don't feel like I have that interesting of a life. Like, if I did it, I would be like, whoa, look at this. I'm gonna be like, because I found or did something cool or interesting, I wanted to show some project I had built or something like that. Like, I wouldn't just... The people who are just like, I'm in my car and I've pooped, or, you know... Yeah, Logan Paul. Suicide. I don't think I would throw a suicide. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't show a suicide in a forest, or not in a forest either. Anywhere really. That's. Whew. That was crass. Although I don't think he had anything to. I don't think that was. I think that they've been working on this demonetization thing. Since before that, you know, I think this changed. They clearly probably worked on this since before his Suicide Forest thing, but yeah, that situation is just I'd like to go to Japan one day and just to see him. I saw oh gosh, a couple of videos. Who did somebody did a thing where they went through and said all of this, basically went through all the like terrible videos, all those things in the before the Suicide Forest where he was like walking around Tokyo sticking fish and things, and yeah, it just, I mean, that irks me to the point of like, you know, that speaks bad to every foreigner, I feel like, that's going to that country at that point, you know, because then, you know, they're gonna remember, oh, there was this other dumb white kid who stuck a fish on this taxi and ran around like an idiot and showed a dead body, and, you know, so it kind of, that disdain will kind of rub off on foreigners. Maybe not as much, but, and the poor guy, I can't imagine, I didn't actually see the video with the body in it, but can you imagine being that guy's, like, family, and that's how you hear about it? Clearly it was, it probably hadn't been out there long, and, you know, it's like, it's not from the police, it's not from the hospital, it's not from another loved one, it's from an idiot YouTuber who didn't have enough decency to not video a dead body. That's awful. Yeah, I can't imagine what that guy's family, you know, having to deal with the suicide on top of the way it was displayed is just terrifying. It's sad. That whole situation is sad. That's a very, it's an eerie place. I've seen pictures of it. It's a popular place for people to go. I don't want to say tourism-wise. It is, because it's a very beautiful forest, and, you know, I do a lot of hiking and stuff, and it's just sad that it's such a very calm-looking, beautiful place. But Erie has such an unfortunate use, for lack of a better word. Yeah, but yeah, it just I could not imagine finding out that a loved one killed themselves from a Logan Paul video. That would be that's awful. It's so crass. Let's see. If find it. I called the cops. Yeah, call the cops or the ambulance. First. Yeah. So it wasn't a live stream, right? It was a recorded video. So there's really, it wasn't like he was out there live streaming and stumbled into it and then cut the camera. So that makes it actually worse. He sat down at his computer after filming it and decided, yeah, we'll still put this up. But that makes it way worse. Like I said, it's one thing if you're live streaming with like your phone and you stumble into something or something happens in front of your camera, but anyway, that's one thing. But that actually uploading it's after going through the process of editing it, uploading it. Oh man, I don't know if you. Yeah, I did not see it on his channel. If you haven't seen it, I need to find it. Maybe it was H3, one of those channels. They did a kind of a retrospective on what else his whole Japan trip, where he went through like Tokyo and everything. And there's another channel who just did one too. I can't think of their name, but even if he never found the dead body and aired it, let's go back in time and say he made a good judgment call and said, hey guys, let's not do this, but the rest of his videos from Japan were still up, they on their own merits were objectively terrible, and he was basically terrorizing the populace. He got thrown out of a shrine. New Year's Day is a really big deal over there, and he went to a shrine on New Year's Day and behaved like a complete turd and got thrown out. He downtown Tokyo, he like pulled down his pants in the middle of the road. In Shibuya, it was. Like I said, taking a dead body part away doesn't make it that much better, if any. Woo. But I don't think I think YouTube's been working on this getting rid of small channels thing for a while. I don't think that he really did much for it. I don't think his behavior had much bearing on that. Whew. I might do one more here and then call it a night. I've been live streaming for over an hour. This is some sort of record.
Prepare to fight.
Alright. No! Ah! No! Oh! So close. This game is a ton of fun. I miss this game. I miss these fast-paced. Oh! Don't you dare! Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Ah! You did it! Yeah, I guess this has kind of always bothered me. I didn't know who or what a Logan Paul was until like 6 months ago. Why is he popular? Like, was he in a movie or something? Like, I know he came from Vine, but that can't be the only reason why he's popular. I mean, can it? I don't know. Ah! Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep. I actually remembered the password to my Patreon account today. I gotta get in there and do some more pledges and change some pledges. I'm doing that. I'm using the Brave browser with the basic attention token. So I'm going to go... the demonetization thing, I think, has made me more cognizant of how much more I need to support the creators. You know, I'd rather not give money to... If I can do it without giving money to advertisers, I think that's all the better. I've considered opening my own Patreon from time to time, but I'm doing okay. I've got a solid paying job, and I don't really need the money, and I'm kind of doing it for fun, and I'd rather, I don't know, maybe one day, but I don't think anything I do is really worth that much, so I kind of, oh, he undercut me. But it's made me realize I probably should do better about supporting smaller creators. I need to get back on Patreon and straighten that up, because I signed up, gosh, probably a year ago or more. No, been on there longer than that, and supported a few YouTubers, and then just never checked on it. Even though, because I did it just to support the channel, because, you know, I wasn't really interested in the reward, so I just did like the $5 tier or whatever, where it was like, hey, throw me a buck. But then I forgot my password and didn't get back into it, so I need to go back into it again. Oh crap, there it is. Ah! Sure. What do you put on your Patreon? I don't do a Patreon. Okay, he made a movie or something, YouTube Red, but I think they fired... Yeah, I got fired from YouTube Red. I heard that. His brother is famous for the same reason. Yes, yeah. What do you put on your Patreon? I don't put any... like I said, I just have the basic... I donate to people, I don't put anything on there. Again... I feel like once you kind of attach money to something, there's expectations, and I'd rather just like, hey, if my video or my photo or my rant distracts you for a few seconds from whatever thing you're thinking about, that's fine. I'm not, you know, I'm doing all right. I don't really need the money, so I don't know. Like I said, bringing money into it brings expectations and pressure, and I don't know. I kind of don't want to go that route, so I'll definitely check up your page and take a look at it. I remember you announced it, and I thought I should go look at it, and then I forgot. Oh, jeez. And I didn't know. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's what I think. That might have been the thing that spurred me to try to get back into my account. Because I support regular car reviews on there. Kurt Mac, I think Techmoan, and a couple of others. So I can definitely check out your page. Techmoan's a good channel. I like him a lot. British guy, has a fetish for old computers and old stereo equipment. Definitely a good YouTube channel. Lazy Game Reviews. He's actually lives in Asheville. Found out, so that's interesting. Probably should start supporting. I think I support him too. I don't know. Anyway, you're just Max Writer. I put up PDFs of role-playing journals. Actually, I've been putting up all through. Yep. Yeah, I'll take a look at it and see. I don't really do much tabletop role-playing stuff, so I'm not. Probably can't offer you too much help, but I can take a look at it. Or offer you too much advice on what to put up, but I don't know if there's a way to do tutorials. I follow a couple of my friends are pretty big cosplayers on Instagram, like 10,000 plus followers, and what they do is they'll put up like sewing patterns and how-to and material lists for their costumes. And that seems to be popular, and I don't know, maybe you could do something similar with role-playing games. I'm not sure, you know. I'm not sure if it's the same sort of logic applies, but that might be a good thing to put up there too, with the PDFs and stuff. I don't know, like, you know, hey, I'm a total idiot at writing my own adventures. Maybe, like, this is how I do it. I don't know. That might be something. Whoa, blunk. Ow! Whew! Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a night. My arm's getting tired. I'm gonna bookmark this guy, though. Leave arena. Oh, man. But yeah, thanks for watching. I think I'm going to... Eventually, I'll put some full scenarios on there. I do the RPG journals, but I add some bonus stuff like character histories, maps, and notes. Yeah, that'd be cool. I think people want that stuff. Like I said, for the cosplayers anyway, that seems to be super popular because you always have somebody. It's like, oh, I want to go to the con dressed like Zelda or Peach or whatever, and so you know, being able to look up the patterns and stuff is really helpful for people. So seems to be it's the how-to stuff. I think is the way to go with these sort of things. Whether it be RPGs or cosplay, woodworking, welding, I think the how-to stuff is probably not going anywhere anytime soon. Yep. Nice talking to you. I gotta head out myself here. I'm gonna go poke my laptop and see if it's done. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.